Oh, I guess I shouldn't break that one since it's the flux points going into it.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Well, eventually that can be broken, but right now that's basically to... Oh, is that just going... Oh, it's going nowhere, so... Actually, that is completely unimportant. I'll take care of it, though.
Okay.
Graphical power monitor's not going to work anymore.
Oh, these are the lava generators that I'm underneath.
Oh, forgot about those.
How can we add those to the generator?
Flux plug.
Okay, so I'll get rid of these. So I'll just put the flex plugs underneath them.
Yep.
2 of them, 1 for each.
Yep.
All right.
I should probably have asked, do we need these energy conduits, or do you want me to just trash them?
Put them in the grid because
Yeah,
they
put them in the grid.
because they convert them up.
Convert them up?
They're a part
Oh,
of the recipe for Ender, or yeah, Ender conduits.
Yep.
Got it. They get upgraded.
Uh-huh.
That is cool.
And then I'll just put them on the wireless net, connected to the wireless network.
Yep.
All right, there they are.
You don't even go anywhere.
All right, it's one of them. Okay, those are done.
Okay.
This is the power.
Redstone conduit?
Redstone conduit, it transfers a redstone signal, so you don't want to destroy that.
Got it.
Alright, we got that.
So you only need 1 flux point over by the monster farm.
Alright.
It is for the crafter tier 2 RF toolbox.
Alright, checking everything underneath, make sure. Alright. Come on, go. Out, up, there we go.
I think that's everything.
Alright, where is it? Oh, there it is. The crafter tier 2?
Yeah. Next to the gold chests and everything.
Alright.
Okay.
Right, because I already did wireless over on my skeleton farm stuff. Yeah. Besides, there's something else. Okay. Okay, good. Oh, I forgot those. Yeah, it fixes that. Damn it. So, give me more of that. More of that. Ender conduit. Like one short. There we go. Alright, good. All those are working. Very good, very good, very good. Alright. Toss those back in.
So if I don't think we really need the wheat anymore. If you wanted to convert the wheat farm to a to an inferium farm, probably be more worthwhile. We just did the wheat because of the chickens. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. I mean, we could always make more because that's what I did.
Well, it's already made, you know. So I was using the thought process of if it's already there,
Right.
why not convert it to something that's actually useful? Because we have 25k wheat, and
Right.
with no use for it, so we definitely don't need any more wheat.
Trip, what do you say?
Sure. I mean, if we don't need the wheat, we can just get rid of it.
Okay, so I'm going to look at our inferium seeds. Can I make 47 tier 4s? No. We are actually only like 6,000 inferium short.
So we're getting close.
Getting close, yeah. So, what I could do is, since we're replacing the wheat, what if we replace it with the tier 3? Because
Sounds good.
Yep, I can make that. Making them.
It sounds like you're at the point where you could start replacing the lower tiers with the higher tiers too.
Yeah, because we have one of a tier 3. Or we have one tier 3, one tier 2 right now, and I'm about to replace the wheat with another tier 3.
Which will increase production.
Right. So I say once we get the wheat to tier 3, we'll replace the tier 2 with tier 4 when we can.
Yep.
So you want to go ahead and start removing the wheat?
Yeah, I can do that.
That way, once the tier 3 seeds are made, I can just put them in and we'll be done. Toss those back in there. We'll at least plant the seeds we have. So I have 9 of them right now.
Okay, you are completely cleared out, except
Alright.
for I have a verdant sprig.
Grab that seed. Thank you.
What is a verdant sprig?
That looks like
Whoa.
it's from the.
It put a bunch.
Roots
It
mod.
put the seeds back in.
Stop that.
What'd you do? You put them back in the chest.
Apparently, I don't know how this works.
Don't mess with the chest. Go put those back in the grid.
Yeah, the chest will send it back to the farming station before anything.
But does that mean I can put these inferium seeds in the chest and it'll put them properly?
Yeah.
Nice. That saves me time. Nice. Auto plant. That is super helpful.
So far, we've done some restructuring and inferium stuff.
Yep. I know I could wait for all of the seeds to be done and make only one trip, but this is getting us inferium faster, I want to believe.
Well,
That-
at least very slightly.
Yeah, that gives me something to do right now.
It's okay. I'm tossing eggs, so
We do not need this fence here anymore. And it helps if I don't stop at 98% of breaking things.
Haha.
It's always a bad habit of mine is I don't want to break stuff around it, so I try to stop holding it at the right time.
Uh-huh.
Huh. Oh, it turns out that's a zoom on my mini map. Interesting. But no, I try to stop hitting the button right as I get done because I don't want to break anything else.
Which makes sense.
But that often gets me to a point where I'm like at 98% and I stop because my timing's wrong. Alright. I should break those too. Why is it not planting more? They're disappearing, but they're not appearing at the in the field.
That's weird.
There we go.
Just
Oh,
still correctly.
they're in the they're in the farmer, so I'll just go ahead and plant them manually.
Yeah, might as well. Guess that's not working the way it's supposed to.
Yep. Oh well. I need another polished granite to fix that hole. That's,
There's a hole?
yeah, where the cable was.
Oh. Yeah, that would make sense.
Yep. There, I got one of those. Grab more of my tier 3 inferium. Head back over to the farm where I have good frame rate. There we go. Fix the hole. Boop, 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 boop. More inferium. More inferium. Alright, so I just need 3 more. Those are the last 3. Good. So much better when I'm in areas with good frame rate. There we go. 3rd inferium farm built. Output full.
What are you doing?
I'm looking at the second farm. It says it's output full.
Oh, because there's nothing pushing into the chest. You need to configure the I/O of the farming station.
Okay, configure I/O, and then it's push. There it goes. As all the magic happens.
Do you believe in magic?
Do now. And luckily the wheat farm was already set up properly, so.
Yep.
I forgot one step when building this one. Oh well. Boop.
I've thrown away so many eggs.
Take that, eggs.
Like, a good portion of my stream is just eggs.
Eggs. Okay, so we have the power situation dealt with. We have plenty of room in the grid. We have a lot more inferium coming out.
I think the next thing we had mentioned was converting the grid transport system into something that's
Oh, yeah.
less pipes.
Right.
There is what's it called?
I think Seth was dealing with that a little early, if I remember
what
correctly.
he was doing was making a device that allowed you to access the grid remotely, so it was like a remote grid.
So over
What we
here
want is
wireless transmitter.
see, that transmits to people. What we want is to connect to locations without having to have cable.
Okay.
Oh yeah, network transmitter and network receiver.
Okay, so I need to go back down to our grid so I can do some programming.
And network card, I think. There's something that that connects. Yeah, networked card. So you need a network transmitter, a network receiver, and a network card.
Okay, so I'm over at the pattern grid now. So let's say network. It's a transmitter, receiver, and card, right?
Yes.
So let's go card. Do that one first. Open computers network card, wireless network card, network.
It'll have to be a refined storage network card.
Ah, there we go. That requires paper, advanced processor, quartz enriched iron, which I believe we have all of those already in the grid.
I've been doing the sugar cane to convert to paper as it's been coming up, as it's been growing.
Network transmitter. Ender pearls. That's probably why we were slow on that. Well, we have plenty of that now.
Then you need a lot of power to do this, which
Yeah.
I think we're okay on.
And receiver. Alright, so I believe we have all of the parts already patterns for those. So toss these in. Alright, so where, let's see, I can imagine the receiver, or the receiver and the card are for the grid itself, the transmitters are for everything else, right?
I'm confused as to what you're saying exactly.
Okay, I need to make one network card, correct?
Yes.
Alright, make sure I have everything that. Yes, I do. Okay, start. I imagine the receiver is something I'm going to attach to the grid.
No.
Oh,
The transmitter attaches.
Okay.
The
So
receiver goes wherever you want to go, like to the farm or whatever.
Okay. So, make one transmitter. Start. Alright, while that's working, I put the network card in... where do I put it?
That's going to go in the receiver, but... Yeah, so what you'll do is you'll use the transmitter to write to the card, and then you put the card in the receiver.
Okay.
It links the two.
So in that case, we'll need a lot of network cards?
Yeah, I mean, if we're going to have a lot of receivers.
Okay. So, first off, I need to place the transmitter then.
But it's better to use cables over short distances, or we'll be wasting tons and tons of power.
Right. So, I might as well put the
So you
transmitter...
put one per area then,
Yeah.
and then cut out the cable that's in the middle.
Yep. Alright, so I'm going to put the transfer next to the... Right here, looks good. Alright, right-click on that. and then I put in the network card. Correct?
Yes, and that should mark the network card to that transmitter.
Okay, so I put it in, and is it supposed to process or anything? No.
I don't think so.
Alright, I put it in.
Or do you need 2 network cards? Hold on.
It says network card missing, even after I put it in.
Oh, I'm backwards about that. The
Okay, that's what I thought when I was
well,
originally
the transmitter's in the right spot,
Okay.
but you use the receiver to write to the card, and then you put that in the.
Okay, so let me go ahead and make a receiver.
So you'll actually need a transmitter and a receiver for every,
Okay.
which is the other reason you don't want to replace every cable with receivers.
Alright, so I will go ahead and make a receiver. So we're going to work on the farm first. Crafting, 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 crafting. So and I need a network card in each of them? The transmitter and receiver?
No, you'll just see the one. The
Okay.
receiver is going to write the information to the card, then you put it in the.
Okay, so I have my receiver. Put that over by the farm, correct?
Yes.
What I can do is put you right here. That hooks it up automatically. Right click on it. Right clicking is not working on it.
I
Right
think
click.
all you need to do is right click with the card.
Oh, okay.
I don't think this has a UI.
Well, it did something. It moved my hand. So I right clicked on it. It didn't give me any message. But I'm headed over to the transmitter, putting it in.
Oh,
Oh,
there you go.
50 blocks. Good. Now what that means is...
So now the receiver is basically just another point of the network.
Yeah. So now this part can be all taken out. This long cord.
Yes.
Alright, come on, come on.